body, every size, every line, every girl, every guy, everybody who don't identify.
Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Hi, hello, my name is Loey. So I've been debating with today's video and whether or not I wanted to still film it for about a week now. The situation on TikTok has been cleared up and a lot of it has finally been explained and debunked and everything. However, a lot of you guys are still sending me these videos and asking me what the heck is going on. My TikTok is at LoeyBugXO. If you guys ever want to tag me in any kind of TikTok viral mystery or scary story, I rely pretty heavily on you guys in terms of what is going on that is spooky and creepy on TikTok. I would not know about half of these things if it weren't for you. Initially though, I stumbled across this story on my own, and that's because I follow the main person that kind of sparked the curiosity and the spookiness. So this is a doozy. Like I said, I really love scary stuff on TikTok. I find TikTok to be an insanely creative platform, really interesting and new and different. It feels like Vine 2.0 basically to me now. But what's cool is a lot of spooky ARG, viral scary story content is kind of popping off on TikTok because it is so new and people are still figuring it out and navigating it and so on. So you'll understand why it was such a surprise to me when my other favorite side of TikTok, which is just funny, silly videos, kind of collided with this spooky side that I talk about. I follow this guy on TikTok. His name is at Diarrhea Quinn. I think Quinn is one of the funniest creators on TikTok. He is really kind of different from everyone else. His humor is hilarious to me. He's super chaotic and I really enjoy his videos.
I want an Italian man to yell at me! I love them. Pepperoni! Oh!
But everything changed on Quinn's page when he stopped speaking in his usual voice. You might have been able to hear from that previous video that his voice is super high pitched, and it's naturally like that, or at least everyone thought it was. Quinn started making these really deep voiced TikToks on his page, and eventually even came forward to say that that high pitched voice wasn't real, that he had made it all up to get attention, to get views, whatever.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to come out and say that my high-pitched voice was fake. I kind of did it for attention because like it worked, like, right guys? Yeah. I don't know, like it was just for fun. Like I hope you guys still like me and follow me, but peace.
People were confused by this, confused if he was, you know, making that up, if he was being serious. He had been doing this deeper voice off and on for a couple of days at this point. But from that point forward, Quinn stopped speaking like he had previously. He also was acting really different. His videos seemed super low energy comparatively to what they were before. He seemed just really not like the same person. And so people were coming in droves. Specifically, one comment that got a lot of likes was a comment from somebody saying, "Quinn, if you need help, hold up a spoon in your next video." And you see things like this a lot on people like Sitting and Smiling's page, where they're like, hey, do this thing if you need help, or do this thing if you're not okay. And this was Quinn's next video.
Hey bro, I think you're stuck. Do you need some help out? I'd gladly help you, crazy man.
For like 2 seconds, he held up a spoon. And so now people were starting to think that maybe this was a lot more serious than they had originally thought it was. I mean, that comment telling him to hold up a spoon if he needed help got like 25,000 likes. So it certainly was not a coincidence. And from there, the story just got a little bit darker video by video. The following TikTok that I thought was super relevant to the story was this video.
Hey guys, I'm going to eat dinner tonight. I'm really excited.
Quinn says he's going out to eat. There is a knock at his door and he looks incredibly uncomfortable and shocked. Another video showed Quinn walking in the dark to a song that was titled Help Me. There's a little space, and you'll be able to see it in my screen recording of this video. There's a space where you have the sound that you were using for a TikTok, and this sound was titled simply Help Me. And as I said, things were gradually getting weirder and darker, but the big turning point of all of this was when Quinn made a TikTok with a creator called @IanIsUgly. That is his name. I do not think he's ugly. He's a beautiful specimen. Everyone is a beautiful specimen, but that is just his TikTok. Up until this point, Ian had actually been leaving really concerned comments on Quinn's videos. Like I said, showing a lot of concern for Quinn, saying that Quinn hadn't really been texting him back, asking if everything was okay. And then suddenly here's this video where supposedly him and Quinn are FaceTiming, and Ian is acting just as bizarre and robotic as Quinn is.
Hey man, what's up?
Not much, bro. How are you?
Yeah man, I'm good. I'm just enjoying the winter break until shit gets real. What are you up to?
Spend some time with the fam on Christmas. You know how it goes.
On this video, Ian left a comment that contained binary code. And the binary code translated to 1953, or 1953, as we will realize later. It didn't take long for people to figure out that it wasn't just a random numerical code, but in fact a year, because shortly after that, Quinn also posted a binary code containing the date April 13th. So, April 13th, 1953. But what is that the date of, you might ask? Well, my sweet summer child, April 13th, 1953 was when the CIA officially launched the secret project MKUltra. MKUltra was a program that focused on exploring mind control and how it could be implemented into human people. Whether it was coercing a confession, making people do whatever the CIA wanted them to do, and so on. This program contained sometimes illegal experimentation on human beings. The CIA really wanted to learn how to weaken the mind and how to get people into submission, basically. And so some of the illegal experimentation that was done involved psychedelic drugs, hypnosis, literal torture, electroshock therapy, and so much more. If you're thinking that maybe people are taking it too far by assuming it's MKUltra related just because of this one date, further evidence can be found in the caption of a video that Quinn posted, which simply read Alan. In this video, he holds up his hands in a very specific symbol, and I'll show that in a second. But it's also in the shape of a butterfly, which is the symbol of the MKUltra project. Not to mention Alan Dulles, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, was the director of the CIA who gave out the order for MKUltra to officially begin. Also, the biggest point of confusion that I've seen so far has been with the butterfly moth hand symbol thing. And we're gonna circle back around to that, but for now, I'm gonna explain to you guys what kind of happened after these videos. People were really starting to put two and two together. We're really starting to figure out that, okay, this is tied into mind control. Some people didn't know if it was real, if it was fake, what the point of it was, what the story they were trying to tell was. But the finale of this came in roaring, basically, when Quinn first posted a video of all black, and I'll show it on screen, but you guys will have to go to his page to go hear it with the audio. In this video, the sound is called The Dawn of a New Day, and I would just put it in here, but I'm sure it'll get copyrighted. And it features an all black screen until the audio begins glitching out, and then the screen also begins glitching out, showing different colors and that moth butterfly-like thing from before. The really smart detective sleuths on TikTok who looked further into this audio realized that this moth symbol was actually hidden in a spectrogram in the audio. So if you don't know what that is, essentially you can actually look at the lengths and waves of an audio file, and hidden within that was this symbol. If that wasn't weird enough, multiple dozens of TikTok creators on the platform started all releasing black and white videos to the same audio with their hands like this. At that point, people pretty much knew that it was probably an alternate reality game or them trying to tell a story through TikTok the way that so many people have before. This time just with much larger creators, really. But the main question on everyone's mind was what happens next? And so Quinn was quiet for a few days. I was refreshing his TikTok on the daily, let me tell you. And then finally he came back with a live stream and a YouTube video. I asked Quinn if I could use a little bit of that video here in this video so that you could kind of hear in his own words what happened around the series and what his thought process was going into it. And luckily he said yes. So here's a little bit of his video, but if you guys want to see the whole thing, please make sure to check it out down below.
Basically, all of the coding was to bring people to the MK Ultra mind control scheme. I did get in trouble one day. I think it was December 28th. I was riding bikes with my sisters. We were at my grandparents' house. And then I get a call from the police department. And I was like, so I answered and I was really nervous because I've just been on edge every day because I'm like, am I doing something wrong? Like, is it bad? So then I get a call and I was like, hello? And they were like, hi, this is the police department of wherever I'm from. Where are you right now? And I was like, I'm at my grandparents' house. Like, what's the problem? And then he was like, we've gotten a lot of complaints about some social media posts. Like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And I was like, yes, officer, like, I'm completely fine. Like, I'm at my grandparents' house. But these social media posts are just this whole social experiment I'm doing. I'm completely fine. And then they were like, just watch out what you post on social media. And I was like, okay, thank you. Like, have a nice day. And that scared me so bad. Like, people tracked where I went to college, where my best friend lived in her apartment complex, and called the police. It was just supposed to be for fun. Like, this is TikTok. I'm known for being silly and stupid and whatever. And then people are calling the police on me. I want to build up to something, and we were, but like, I just got too much feedback from people that were too scared and like they wanted me back, like my real voice and everything. So I love you guys. Sorry for scaring you. I will be back.
So there you have it. That scary, weird thing that has been going on and all around TikTok was an attempt at an alternate reality game that really blew up and seemingly got a little bit out of hand in terms of the fans who were calling the police and who were getting a lot of paranoia and anxiety around what was happening. In my opinion, it was super well thought out and really well done. There are just a few things left now that kind of confuse me. Now, the user Ian is Ugly actually deleted all of his videos from the series, so I can't look at any of his now, but he was posting things kind of tying into the story, and he had his own plot line that I won't go into because I really have nothing to show for it now. But he said in a video basically that this symbol, there was nothing to it. It wasn't because it was the symbol of MK Ultra and all of this stuff. If that's true, it's really coincidental that it was the symbol of MK Ultra, like crazy. Because initially when I saw everyone going live with, you know, this symbol on their TikToks, I was like, oh, this is a story about how TikTok is mind controlling these people and making them all do the same thing, which is really relevant to the platform. I mean, everyone does the same thing over and over again to be famous, right? And so it was kind of, in my eyes, a story about TikTok mind controlling people in some capacity and maybe a bit of a piece on that, but you know, maybe I'm reading too far into it. Ultimately, I wanted to present it to you guys and let you know that this has been the weird thing that has been going on TikTok that all of you have been sending me videos of, and I really hope I did a good job explaining it and telling the story to you guys. Make sure to check out Quinn down below. I really love his TikToks. I'm a big fan. I love TikTok in general, and I think that this was really interesting. I really hope we get to see more stuff like this on TikTok, and hopefully in the future people won't take it quite as far in terms of maybe calling the police or, you know, anything like that. I get the ARGs can be confusing because it blurs that line, right, of is this real or is this an augmented alternate reality game? But this one was very well done and very interesting to me. So thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.